Live from the historic City Market in downtown Indianapolis, it's the Cooking with Chef Chekwa Vinice show. Hello, I'm your host, Michael Covington, and I'm with the lovely Teresa Stiles as our co-host. And it's my high pleasure and great honor to introduce the Grand Master of Culinary Flavor, the Picasso of Tarragon Chicken, the new superstar gourmet cooking, introducing Chef Chekwa Vinice.
Thank you, everybody. Today, I am super excited to have my guests today try this meal. This is one of my favorite dishes that I recently came up with the recipe and put together with that Chuck Crazy style of mixing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And I think today we'll actually see it really strong. I'm gonna do my chili cheese crawfish etouffee.
Chili cheese crawfish etouffee?
Yes. Mike, I was inspired by a local restaurant in town. I went there, I tasted, it was a changing of worlds for me when I took a bite. And I was like, wow, I never made this myself. And I felt like, you know what? I have to make this. I gotta make this dish. And now that I made my own version of it, I can't eat there.
You know what? You have that effect on a lot of people who have your food. But I'm curious, what is the difference in your version of the crawfish etouffee and the place that you...
I want to say more flavor,
okay,
more seasoning, and that love. You know, when you put that extra love into your dish, it goes a long way.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I don't feel like that you cannot cook without the love and the passion in it. I have love and passion with food. I was sharing with my guests today, you know, how I get in this certain zone and then I'm just kind of feeling myself, Mike.
Okay.
I think that's the best way of putting it. So I'm looking forward to educating y'all on a male and female pepper today. A male has 3 humps. Notice 3? 3. A female, I don't have a female because I don't want to use a female today. I'm gonna use a male only. A female has 4 humps.
Wow.
A female is better to eat raw, it's sweeter. So if you're doing a veggie platter, you want to use a female.
Okay.
If you're cooking with peppers, you want to use a male. They're better to cook with, they cook better. So only time that a female is good cooking with is when you're doing stuffed peppers. Stuffed peppers, a male doesn't always sit down so pretty. This one does.
Okay.
But this one doesn't, if you notice. It kind of falls over.
Okay.
You know, without the female has the stance to hold it up. So.
Okay.
But today we're going to be using male peppers because it's better that way.
Without further ado, let's get down.
We're going to start off with a little bit of olive oil. Right here, we're deglazing the pan. We just want to make sure that the pan is evenly coated. We don't want too much olive oil because olive oil is not an actual ingredient. It's just something to saute our vegetables. And in this case, we're not really sauteing them, we're sweating.
Sweating the vegetables.
We're sweating the vegetables. In this dish, you sweat the vegetables and it gives you a total different flavor profile.
Okay.
And this process is a very long and outgoing process. We're talking about a good 2 to 3 hours.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I've never known anybody to make etouffee, and if they do, it's not as good as mine. I can tell you that right now, because if you try to take a faster approach with it, it will not be the same.
Okay. So the process of making the etouffee is a 2 to 3 hour process.
Yes, and it's the sweating. It's the sweating of the vegetables.
Okay.
When you sweat the vegetables, you pull out a lot more nutrients out of it, and it has more of a delicate taste to it.
Okay. Can you tell us what you've put in so far?
Well, what I started out with is 1/4 cup of celery, 1/4 cup of onions, and then I'm gonna do 1/4 cup of each one of these peppers. And technically, you can put any peppers that you would like. I like color, so I like to kind of mix it up. Once again, like me, Mike, mix it up. I told my wife the other night, I said, you know, what is my style of cooking? It's like me, it's mixed. You know, I like to mix up. I don't like to do everything traditionally. I don't like to make my lasagna like Italians make their lasagnas. You know, I like to add a little something extra to it, maybe some pepperoni or something, you know, just something different, just to give it that unique flavor and that chuck.